You don't have to love Doug Ford, but you have to vote for him. It's really very simple because there is no alternative.
Well, we're just standing outside the Robin Martin office. She's a candidate for the PCs for the Eglinton Lawrence riding. Really a tumultuous time in political history right now for Ontario. We had Kathleen Wynne on Saturday saying she'll step down as premier, and now we have news about a lawsuit from Renata Ford against Doug Ford and his brother Randy Ford. And we're right now awaiting the arrival of Doug Ford, and hopefully we'll get some of his response to what's going on. Stay tuned. Yesterday, of course, there was that bombshell announcement about this family feud going to the courts, filed by Renata Ford. Nothing's been proven in court, of course. But do you think this kind of an issue moves the needle at all when it comes to Ford supporters?
In reality, I would think that anyone who really is thinking would wonder, why would somebody release this kind of a bombshell 3 days before the election?
Well, I find it really interesting that over the last few years, issues that should be settled in a public court seem to be taken into the public arena before it goes to court at the most detrimental time to one of the parties.
My question with regards to all of it is the timing. We're 3 days to a provincial election. You know, Doug Ford's running for premier, and the fact that this is coming out at this time, it just says that there's another agenda behind it all.
So do you feel like it's like a shakedown given the timing?
I would say so. It looks very suspicious.
I think it's just another trick, and we don't listen to such gossip because it's just another claim, and anybody can say anything. I mean, anybody can call me beautiful. Okay, and it's just a claim.
You are beautiful.
It's just a claim, though. We haven't proved it yet because I'm single, guys, right?
Oh, suddenly we're Cupid.com here.
Who's the lawyer?
Who is the lawyer, sir?
I don't know, but that would be my first question.
I've heard rumors that the lawyers representing Renata Ford are aligned with Patrick Brown's sister, so that kind of puts question mark on a couple of things. I'm not so sure if that's verified or not.
Do you think that the public these days just collectively shrugs their shoulders and goes on with who they were supporting, or does it affect an outcome?
Honestly, I think it has a lot to do with who the people are and why they're voting for who they're voting for. My position is you don't have to love Doug Ford, but you have to vote for him. It's really very simple because there is no alternative. You have Kathleen Wynne, who speaks a great game and has done nothing but put us into very serious debt, spent us into a scenario that is so dangerous, got us downgraded. And then you have Andrea Horvath, who has a bunch of crazies as far as I'm concerned.
The media is throwing a lot of accusations around about Doug Ford and the PC party, and I don't think the people of Ontario are falling for it.
I think it's a time for innocent until proved guilty. If Mr. Ford has an issue that he has to pay up for, then he'll have to pay up. He's like every other human being.
We really don't care either way, like really. What I care about is, is my kids going to have a feasible job? We grew up, we had cars, we had jobs, we had houses. We worked for them. Nobody gave it to us. But now we're just being, kicked aside and thrown out, and there's no manufacturing. And if these people get in again, we're done for.
My friends, we are ready to govern. We're excited. A couple days left, and we will be able to turn this province around and once again make this the engine of Canada. I want to...
Hey folks, you may have heard the Rebel has a brand new app. Please download that app and take the Rebel with you wherever you go.